Having worked on a variety of bead art for over 5 years, I'm here now to share that knowledge with you. Hello everyone, and welcome aboard this fun and creative journey as I share with you skills I've gained in a field that I am genuinely passionate in. I'm Stipe and I love art. Hi guys, welcome back to our video. We proceed on making the Kenyan earring. This is part 2 of making the Kenyan earring, and I hope all of us had reached this point. So we proceed. You pick a black bead from the right, a black bead from the right again. Those are 2 black beads, and then a black bead from the left. And then you crisscross on the black bead from the left. Guys, if you've started from this point, kindly go to making a Kenyan earring part 1 so that you can begin, and then you come back here. So we'll proceed by putting a black bead on the right, a black bead on the left, and then you crisscross on the left black bead. I know by now that you are used to this, so kindly just follow the instructions. Make sure that your work is coming out neat as we proceed, so that you can have something that looks very nice by the end of our practice. So we've picked a white bead on the right, a red bead on the left, and then we crisscross on the left red bead, and then we pass the fishing line through the next red bead. Pick a red bead from the right, a red bead from the left, then we crisscross on the red bead from the left. As you can see, slowly but steadily the work is continuing to grow. Pass the fishing line through the white bead. You pick a white bead on the right, a green bead on the left, then you crisscross on the green bead from the left. You pass the fishing line through the next green bead. Then you pick a green bead on the right, a green bead on the left. Crisscross on the green bead from the left. Then you pass the fishing line through the green bead like that. Continue. You pick a green bead from the right, a green bead from the left. Then you crisscross on the green bead from the right. That way we are making another corner. I hope you have observed that. And by this point you should have something that looks like this as we proceed. Pick a green bead from the right, 2 green beads from the left, and then you pick a green bead from the right, then you crisscross on the green bead from the right. By doing so, we are making a corner. Kindly note that, and that's how a corner is made, like that. Then you pass the fishing line through the green bead like that. Then you pick a green bead from the right, a green bead from the left, and then you crisscross on the green bead from the left, like that. Should have something that looks like this. Pass the fishing line through the white bead. Make sure also that the fishing line passes and it's tight, so that the artwork is not loose. Then you pick a white bead on the right, a white bead on the left. Then you crisscross on the red bead from the left. Then you pass the fishing line through the red bead like that. Pick a red bead from the right, pick a red bead from the left. Crisscross on the left red bead. We're taking you step by step. I hope that our speed is okay, and I believe that by the end we are all going to have something that looks the same as yours. Make sure that your artwork looks like ours by this point. As we continue to progress, pick a white bead on the right, a black bead on the left, crisscross on the black bead. Guys, kindly don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel for more content like this is coming your way. If it's your first time here, you can also check we have more content that we have already uploaded. Kindly go to our playlists and you'll see tutorials, samples of our artworks, and more content in regards to art and landscaping. We have gotten to another corner. Pick a black bead on the right, black bead on the left, then you crisscross on the black bead from the right, like that. You should have something like this. For us, we usually count the heads. I'm going to demonstrate how we count them. For going up, that's 1 head, 2 heads, 3 heads, 4 heads, 5 heads, 6 heads, 7, 8 heads. So this means that this is our width is of 7 heads, and then our length currently is of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads, and ultimately we're supposed to get to 6 heads, but now we have gotten to 5 heads, so the 6th head is going to be the one that we use for closing this beadwork. So kindly be observant so that you see how we close it. So you basically fold it literally at the center so that you have something that looks like this. Let me show it to them. Yeah, so you should have something like that. So it's the width will now reduce to 2 heads, and then from the bottom side now, or the black side where the fishing line is. So guys, as you can see, we are on the black side. We pick a black bead from the right like that, then you pass the fishing line through like that slowly. Then you should have something that looks like that. You pick another black bead, then you crisscross, then you should have something that looks like this. Yeah, you should all have something. Okay, and then you pass the fishing line through the right side, and then also the left side like that slowly, and then you pass it through that corner like that, and then the other one, it's like you're crisscrossing like that all the way through, and then you pass it all the way through to the front side, this, then again the other side like that. The point is we want to take it back to the other side like that. Then when you get to this point, you can crisscross on that head. By doing so, you've made it to become 3-dimensional. So like that, then now you pass the fishing line through that side like that, right side, then you pass it through the left side also, the other one on the other side, yeah, like that. Then you pick a black bead from the right, then you crisscross on that like that. I hope you together to that point. Pass the fishing line through the right side, pass the fishing line through the left side again, then you pick black bead, crisscross on the black bead like that. You pass the fishing line through the white bead, then the other side as well, like that. And then you pick a red bead, then you crisscross on the red bead like this. Okay, then you do that. You pass the fishing line through the right side, pass the fishing line through the left side. By doing so, it's like we are sealing it. This is also the same mechanism that we are using when we are making the Tanzanian key holder with the big beads. So if you haven't watched that, kindly go to that video, making a Tanzanian key holder. Because also the beads are big, it's also easier to understand and to see clearly how the sealing process is done. If this one is giving you problems, you can check the video on making a Tanzanian key holder. It's in our videos in the playlist. You can watch and see how it's done in beads that are more bigger than these ones. The process is just the same. So just repeat the same thing until you've closed it. Pick a green bead, you crisscross, close. Now on the top side, just the same thing. You pass it through the right side, pass it through the left side, then you crisscross using a green bead like that. Because you pass the fishing line through the green side, the other one through the green side, then you crisscross on the very corner like that. So by doing so, you just make sure that you've closed it and it's this, and by doing so, as you can see, the artwork is done. That is the piece that we'll be using to make the earring. So what has remained is just cutting the fishing line, and then we attach the earring hooks. So we've taken our earring hook. We need to make it slightly bigger so that it can accommodate the earring like that. Then you pass it through the top side. For us, the top side will be the black side, because that's how our flag looks like at the very corner. You pass the hook like that, and then you don't forget to press it so that it's secure. Just press it slightly, not so tight, and then we have our earrings. That's one set of the earring, one side. So you just repeat the same procedure so that you can have the other side for the other ear, so that you can have a complete set. And that's how we make a Kenyan earring, a Kenyan themed earring. So kindly stay tuned. Let us know what you think about this earring, and let us know what you'd love us to make next. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel.